Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Worship on Wheels. It's just a beautiful, peaceful day here in Tallahassee. The temperature is nice, it's like mid-60s. It's just perfect riding weather. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you good, and I hope everything is just excellent for you. You know, every week when I do these episodes, I'm spurred on by the comments that you guys make that are positive. I want to tell you that I get less views on these videos than any videos that I make, and I get more hate mail than you could possibly imagine. A couple of weeks ago it was particularly bad, and I got called some really, we'll just say some very nasty things. I considered quitting, I did. But I had some very encouraging emails from many of you throughout the week that just changed my mind. Which leads me to the verse that I'm going to be talking about today. I got an email this week that was not hateful, it was just honest. And the guy was struggling a little bit with certain things in his life, and he was looking for advice, but he prefaced it with something that caught me a little by surprise, I guess. And it was that, Coach, you think you're better than us. You think that you do everything right and that you never mess up. To which I quickly explained that no, I mess up all the time. I get very little right when I look at my life. I'm doing my best just like you. And he also said that if he met me at a rally, and he wants to, he was nervous because he may be drinking and using profanity. And he did not want to show any disrespect towards me or Coach Vic. To which I told him, do you think that I've never had a drink and that I've never used profanity? Oh my goodness, look y'all, you can be you around me and I'm gonna love you no matter what. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. I'm not God, I'm Coach Bob. I'm just another guy like you. Coach Vic is another gal like you, just trying to get through this thing and doing the best we can. And it made me think, and I shared this with him. It's a verse out of the book of Romans, and it's written by Paul. And it's chapter 7, verse 15 in the book of Romans, if you want to look it up. I'm going to paraphrase it. But he basically says, why is it that I do the things I hate, and the things that I want to do, the things I should do, I don't do? And later on, he calls himself, and I think it's around verse 24, 25, "O wretched man that I am." Who will deliver me from this, he asks in a rhetorical question. You see, Paul was just like us too. We take these guys in the Bible and we automatically lift them and we go, man, they never messed up. They never did anything wrong. And if that guy thinks he's messing up, then he ought to be me. Let me tell you, Paul struggled. He had been thrown in prison, and he struggled with things until the day he died, just like we will. So if you ever think that, hey man, I'm too big for my britches, or if I ever think, hey man, I'm too big for my britches, it's time for me to bring myself down a peg or two and let you know that no, I do not think that I'm better than you, and I am not better than you. But I want to thank this guy for sharing that with me, because my fear is if he perceived that, then maybe others have too. And I would not want that to happen. I want you to know that I am in this with you. So the question is, Coach, if you're still doing messed up, jacked up things, then why does it even matter to try? I've been asked that one too. I'll tell you, it is through the grace of Christ. If I thought that I could be good enough on my own merit to earn the respect of an all-knowing, all-powerful, perfect and holy God, then I'm pretty darn arrogant if I think that I'm good enough to earn my way to that. The only way that I'm good enough and to be accepted by God is through the sacrifice of Jesus for my failures. I am humbled to be a part of the family of God. If anything, I feel less than most, not more. I love my fellow man, and you should love your fellow man too. In a world full of anger and hatred, the idea of loving those who are better than you, who are worse than you. You know, my father bought me a poem by Kipling called If. There's a line in it. It says, "If you can walk with kings, nor lose your common touch." There it is. You should never think you're better than what you are, even if you're walking with kings. And my friends, I get to walk with the King of Kings. All right, well, there you have it. So know this, you beautiful people. You are loved, and so am I, and that's good news. Now, go change the world. We'll talk to you real soon.